Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. We're going to discuss a new development in the United States of America and the weapons that the United States will and will not provide to the Ukraine military. And I will point out this. Just pay attention on where we started with weapons deliveries and where we are right now and where we will end up. So this article comes from the New Voice of Ukraine from July 23rd, 2022. White House not ready to send long-range missiles to Ukraine. Why are we even talking about this? So right now is not ready. So remember the small steps technique. You want to go from here to here, but it will be too obvious and maybe you will be denied if you asked, from the very beginning, I want that. Let's say this would have been in the first day, no, the 24th of February. United States will say, yeah, we're going to send tomorrow some long-range missiles, HIMARS, and we're going to do that. And then we're going to send some ammunition. We're going to send maybe some this and that. Maybe they will be like, oh my God, the public, you would expect, to be like asking questions. But no, they went like, oh, we condemn this. We're going to impose sanctions. After we impose sanctions, we're going to maybe send something like, I don't know, a few weapons, a few helmets. And then from a few helmets, we're going to... So that's an increase in what they sent in 5 months from words and sanctions. They started with sanctions slowly. Oh, we're going to sanction this, I'm going to sanction this and sanction that. It's what, the 7th sanction package that they voted or they will vote in Europe. What is that? And then, we're going to help, we're going to support Ukraine. What? It's, I think, an article I discussed yesterday where the United States said that they already helped, $8.2 billion or something like that. What? How did we start with that? Why don't you tell the American people, well, we're going to give them $100 billion. And by the way, we increase your taxes. You're going to pay more at the gas pump. Your kids cannot go to school. Things like this. You're not going to have electricity, but sometimes. Well, why don't you tell them this? Do you think they will go? No, but they will go for that? No, some will. Those are, you can't do anything about that, but I'm not talking about those. But if you tell them straight from here to there, you're going to have even some lemmings questioning, what? Not only us, but they go like little, make it bigger, 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 like a snowball. So the same here. They talk about long-range missiles. They talk about sending fighter jets. So what's next? Nuclear weapons, U.S. Army, which, boots on the ground. What? Vessels in the Black Sea. What's next? They will have everything so this is the weasel like. This is the small steps, and you see how it's worded. Not ready. Who said you should? It's not about being ready or not, like the decision was made already. So they prepare us that we're gonna send it, but we're not ready. No, we're not. I didn't agree with that. You didn't ask me. You didn't ask the American people. Oh, you asked me 2 years ago. Vote is that, and that gives you a blank check right here to write how much you want on it, just because I voted one time, and maybe I didn't vote with you or for you. How is that? How is that the mass democracy working? So they're not ready yet. The decision was made. So they're testing the waters right now to see what the population. Then immediately bank polls of opinion. Oh my God! And Washington will not supply Ukraine with 300-kilometer range missiles for the HIMARS surface-to-air systems, stated the U.S. president. Shouldn't even be a conversation about yes or no, or we're not ready to send. The U.S. President's National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan, a weasel, during a security forum in Aspen, Colorado, During his speech, Sullivan said that U.S. President Joe Biden isn't ready. He's not ready. He's not ready yet. He still has to come from the toilet and flush the toilet and all that, and then he's going to be ready to supply Ukraine with certain forces and means. So you see, they prepare us. They don't tell us. Now, it's not ready to supply certain things. Can you be more specific? Nuclear bombs? What's next? Can you be specific? No, right now they're just a little. The ball is growing. So first, the long range, we're not ready. What do you mean? You should have been talking back. Now he says he's not ready to supply with certain forces and means. Bump. They make it bigger. What do you mean forces? What do you mean forces? You're gonna send people over there? Yeah, probably they are over there. I mean, they are, but under a different capacity. You know, different name. They're over there to protect the U.S. embassy. How many? 3,000. I'm just saying, you know. Or they are advisors. How many over there? I don't know, about 1,000 advisors or trainers, training the poor Ukrainians to use those howitzers, and all that, because those are just the Russians used to fight with swords until about 6 months ago. You know, still with swords, cavalry coming with the horses, you know. Yeah, and these poor guys, they come and teach the Ukrainians how to do it. Yeah, and they think the Ukrainians don't see what I see. This interpretation. Yeah, you come and help me because I'm a tard. All right, beep, bop, beep, beep. I have to watch my mouth here. Among them are long-range missiles, ATACMS, ATACMS. So these are the long-range missiles. So from the HIMARS, we jump higher. Okay, good. Which have a range of 300 kilometers, so 220 miles or something like that, explained Sullivan. Thank you very much. Because he believes that while we, talking about Biden, he believes Biden. Is he awake? Slapping a little bit, inject him with that, wake him up, and then go for about 55 minutes, man. 45, you get him off the stage or whatever he meets. He needs to, wane down the whatever zip was. You know what I mean, right? Because he believes that while the key goal of the United States is to do whatever is necessary to destroy Russia. Why don't you send some atomic bombs? See how it goes? Crazy. Necessary to support and protect the United States. That would have been even better. Protect Ukraine. Why is it necessary to support and protect Ukraine? Can you explain that to me? Is it because the Russians are going to show up here in Washington, D.C. after that? Is that how the story goes? Yep, that's exactly how it goes. Another key goal is to ensure that we won't get into a situation in which we are approaching the Third World War. With every decision you make, you approach that. What are you talking? You don't want to get there, but you want to get close to it until those guys are flattened. Yeah, I know. You don't want to get engaged the Russians directly. That's true, weasel-like. Because if you get them engaged, you're going to speed up the process of getting to the Third World War, and that means certain ballistic missiles flying. And you don't want to get there. You just want to stay here, provide them with whatever, and let them die over there. And then if they win, yeah, man. If they lose, what did you lose? Nothing. Do you think those guys are going to come? No, you're going to block them in Europe, as you already do. It's so weasel-like here. He added that at the same time, Biden approved the transfer of high-precision projectiles from HIMARS to Ukraine. He pointed out that the United States is also supplying Kiev with various UAVs that are effectively used by the Ukrainian military, and all kind of, with drones, and they do it. Earlier, U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin said that that the supply of weapons would depend on the needs of Ukraine. They need everything. Send them how much they want, because it's in our interest. Oh my God. He clarified that now the United States is supplying Ukraine. Where is this? Is supplying with ammunition for HIMARS with a range of 80 kilometers. I said they need the ammunition. They have the things. Ukrainian Defense Minister Oleksiy Reznikov expressed confidence that Ukraine will receive missiles for the HIMARS multiple launcher rocket systems capable of hitting targets at a distance of up to 300 kilometers. Yeah, send them that. And next month it's going to be 1,000. And when they're going to be able to hit Moscow, what's going to happen then? Yep. So this is how it's going to go. So the State Department clarified that Washington is not supplying long-range missiles for use outside the battlefield in Ukraine. Do you believe that? Everybody's going to follow orders in Ukraine. No, no, sir, we're not going to do it. We're just going to do it here, 50 kilometers, 60 kilometers, 80 kilometers. No, 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 we're going to go to 300. It's okay. We're not going to hit within Russia. But wait, is Crimea in Russia? No. Yeah, so go ahead and hit it. Did you hear what the Russians said, Medvedev, if the Ukrainians hit Crimea? And the Crimea doesn't have to be hit with, I don't think it has to 300 kilometers range. I think 80 kilometers if you shoot from the border with like Mykolaiv, or you go south a little bit by the Black Sea, you can hit the bridge that they want to, Kerch Bridge or whatever it's called, the Crimean Bridge, and the Crimea itself. So yeah, guys, yeah, the small steps, that's what it is. It's like you and your mommy. Mommy, I want to go to the party. Mommy doesn't want you to go to the party whatsoever. So you're not going to say, Mommy, I want to go to the party. You know what's going. Go back and clean your room. That's going to be the answer. So no, from the very beginning. So you say, Mommy, it's a beautiful day outside. Okay, Johnny and Michael, I'm going to meet them today, you know. And then, yeah, I think they're going to go to the house, to Tom's house. And your mom is like, whoop, Tom's house. I know something is cooking here. So, and you go little by little, saying, well, what if I go over there? Oh, I think I'm going to come later tonight. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to the end of the party. Boom. Psh. When you're going to say party, it's already up there. You just a little more step. Instead of saying from here there's a big step, you just... And that's what they do. They're not ready yet. Biden. Hey, are you ready, Biden? Okay, make sure you flush the toilet. All right, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.